Hi, ClimateLaunchpad. My name is Margot. I'm co-founder of Enerdrape. Enerdrape turns existing underground parkings into a renewable source of energy for the heating and cooling of buildings. The concept is simple. Take your fridge. Your fridge is cooling your food, of course, but it's also heating your kitchen. Your fridge takes the heat from the inside and brings it outside. We are going to do the same thing with underground parking. We're going to use them like a giant fridge. You may have noticed that when you are underground, it's often hotter than outside, right? And this is because there is an accumulation of heat in this kind of environments. Heat that is just here beneath us, but nobody is using it. We developed the first geo-energy panel that allows to capture this heat and bring it back to the buildings for their heating and cooling. So we will sell our technology, these geo-energy panels, to commercial buildings with parking facilities. Why? Because they are bigger, they have large needs and large parking spaces. And we will sell our technology for a unit price of 150 euros. So our total addressable market is in Europe and is roughly 7 billion euros. If we narrow down and look at parkings in commercial buildings only, this represents a nearly 1 billion euro market. And then if we focus on parkings in commercial buildings in Switzerland, this represents our beachhead market of 35 million euros and nearly 200 potential customers. So today, most of the commercial buildings rely on natural gas for their heating supply, and they are experiencing large and increasing operational costs. If they want to go with a cleaner alternative, they can use wood pellets, for instance, but the cost will increase a lot. With our technology, we reduce operational costs compared to the current solution, we reduce capital investment compared to other renewable alternatives, and at the end of the day, they will save in average 35% on the annual cost of heating and cooling. We also have additional values, such as no volatile cost, no fuel or storage is needed, and no or very few emissions. So our product is based on an innovative piping system where fluid circulates that is embedded in a panel with a specific composition. The technology is patented, and the innovation is not only the product by itself, but it's also the fact that we are capturing energy where nobody was doing it before. So we have these geo-energy panels, we place them indoor on the parking walls, we connect them together, and we plug it directly into the building central system for the energy supply. So we interviewed 35 different stakeholders and asked them if they have ever considered heat recovery system in the parking, and it appears that we are the unique viable technology that allows to do so. We also wanted to know who were the decision makers, and it's really a case-by-case thing. And then we asked them what was the major risk they see or have, and they don't want to change the entire system. The technology has to adapt, and this is why we came with this plug-and-play solution. Another key finding was that Switzerland, the legal framework in Switzerland is very suitable for us, because there is a law that obliges big energy consumers to reduce their CO2 emissions, which means that they have to take actions, and they have the budget for that. So we are going to target 30% of our budget market, which is nearly 75 customers. Our main key drivers are the market share, the numbers of panels sold per deal, and the sales cost. And we expect on year 5 a 15 million euros profit margin. As you know, the energy used for heating and cooling in buildings contributes massively to CO2 emissions. Our technology emits 85% less than the current one. We can contribute up to 15,000 tons of CO2 savings per year only with our 75 customers and one application, which means that the global CO2 saving potential of the technology is massive. At Enerdrape, we are a team of 3 composed of myself, Alessandro, my co-founder, and we also have the advice and support of Professor Larry from EPFL, my home university. After developing the state-of-the-art research of our technology at EPFL in Switzerland, our vision is now to unlock the potential of this energy that is underground, to achieve a 10 million valuation in 5 years. But what we want the most is to turn our geo-energy panels into the next solar panels in terms of efficiency, penetration to market, and contribution to sustainable development. Thank you.